Hey everybody, I'm back. If you're wondering what that loud whir is in the background that you're probably hearing, that's my new computer. It's pretty loud and it's got a lot of fans in it. So that's what I've been working on recently. So I haven't done much progress. I mean, I got 2 bases based for my basting segment. But I said in one of my comments that I would do a video on objectives. And I'm also going to do it on stratagems. Kind of like what they are and what the differences are. Well, not so much differences, what they are, because what the differences are pretty clear. So, objectives, which can be represented by pretty much anything, these two as an example, are what 2 out of the 3 mission types in the 40k main rulebook are based around. One, I don't remember which one's which, because I constantly forget, but one requires that you have up to, I believe, 5 objectives on the table, and placed by the players. 5 in total, not 5 per player. And you can't be within 12 inches of the table edge, or 12 inches within another objective's radius, I guess. And pretty much the whole goal is to capture the most objectives by the end of the game. Excuse me. The second mission type, or the second one using objectives, is pretty much you have an objective in your deployment zone and the enemy has an objective in their deployment zone, and you have to take theirs while keeping yours. So that's what an objective is. Apocalypse, I believe, uses objectives also. Objectives has been around, I think. It's done in tournament play. You can make your own game missions using objectives. That's an objective. Both can represent it. This kind of represents like a tactical heads up, like if you had like a tactical map of the battlefield, this would like pop up over like a building, whatever, and that would be the objective. This represents the objective. This represents an actual part of the board. It looks kind of made to blend in. You can even use a model as an objective to stand in, or dice, or coins, whatever. But so that's objectives. Now stratagems are different. Stratagems were introduced in City Fight. Well, there's a bunch of them in City Fight. Apocalypse makes use of stratagems. They'll probably be in Planet Strike when it comes out. And pretty much what a stratagem is not something you have to capture, but it's something you either need to be in, depending what it is. It can be a building, like a piece of terrain. It could be something you have that does an attack, or it could be represented by a little base. Something like a Medicaid facility for cities of death, or ammunition, fuel. One I have made here is for the sewer rat stratagem. Pretty much, you have a X amount, I think D3 plus 3 or something like that, of these that you can put out on the field wherever you want. As long as the enemy is not within 1 inch of it, you can use it as if it was a table edge for reserves, but you can't assault out of it. So this pretty much lets you like deploy throughout the map, the mission, the table. There we go. So that's pretty much the difference between objectives and stratagems. When it comes to modeling them, stratagems are a little bit more specific, because like sewer rats, you want something that looks kind of like a sewer top, which is why I took some tank tops, put them on here, made them rusty. You can represent it with actual piping, grading, whatever. Medicaid facility, obviously you shouldn't use this. You should make something that looks appropriate. Ammo storage, again, something appropriate. But for objectives, it can be anything. I mean, you could represent a stratagem with a die, or a quarter, or whatever, a coinage, but you shouldn't. Stratagems really encourage you making bases to represent it. And the nice thing is that the stratagems can easily represent an objective. It's just that if you're going to play with both objectives and stratagems, you have to make it clear which one's which. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to have the first segment of a first real segment of the basing, the all your base I call it, on the Fortress Monastery blog, up in a few days. I've just been really busy at work and other stuff. I haven't gotten my CD on my new computer yet for my camera, that I use to I mean, I can easily pull images off it anyway, but I like the way I did before, So I just gotta set that up. I just set up my video camera. My camcorder I just set up now for this, which is why it's been a few days of delay. But I'm back, and yeah, I'm currently working like I said I would, doing my bases, and pretty much I'm doing everything interdispersed within each other. I still haven't touched the AdMech guy, but when I do, I will talk about him and do progress on that. But anyway, I'm rambling on now. So I hope that answers, or at least clarifies, something about objectives and stratagems. Objectives are what you need to claim for a game to get points to win the game, that mission. And stratagems, I mean, I know you didn't ask much for what stratagems are, but stratagems are on the field. You take them, like depending on the rules of the mission or whatnot. You get like X amount of stratagems you choose. You put them on the field and you gain benefits from them. So yeah, that's it. That's the two different ones. Again, objectives can be represented by anything, while stratagems should be represented by something that's appropriate for what they do. So until next time, that's it. Take it easy.